The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the ladder when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Take it at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. They'll start on the ground here with the Longo. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Well, this defense for the Packers, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
There's a little bit of talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
That second down play, that's a -4. Well, speed is definitely a calling card if you play quarterback in this league, and he does a terrific job there of hustling in quickly to make the play.
And as a running back, you've got to be saying, where did he come from? He covered a lot of ground in a short amount of time, and he was able to stop his man before he got back to the line of scrimmage.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, they'll run with the Longo. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Eagles come into this one still undefeated despite the one tie. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
On play action, Cousins. He gets it away, and it falls down incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Cousins. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Robinson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Everybody sleep.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they put field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Some of the big boppers in the game traditionally have been safeties, and he certainly fits that mold. He lets his pads do his talking.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Oh, the out route, he finds Hardman. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they
touchdown, Packers. Quez Watkins with career touchdown number 70. And the Packers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks away.
Oh yeah. So hey, what you say your you say your credit score early?
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
If you plan on like when we do the house thing to be on there too, so possibly you can get more money.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted.
I told you what.
It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, the
all I was gonna try to do is,
already backed up deep in their own territory.
while we got the money going, just go instead of getting the lipo and go to get the. No, well, I do want you to do it, but I was thinking like, man, what's more important right now?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This fielded right at the goal line.
No, but to get your credit like up, if we start do it now, we got 6 months. Well, at least probably about, I'll say till we really ready. We get taxes back, let's say February, March. So we got probably about a good 9 months before we like run our credit. And I was going to have you do the just go on and get you, you know, it's like 1500. Go on and get you like do the credit repair thing. Yeah, Joe, that'll be the Joe. So I would probably need like your just like your social.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there.
What, 15? Well, I think it's like 12, but I think shit probably went more.
If you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball,
this
is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that.
Shit,
Yeah, you're exactly right.
it'll take you up from a 6 to 750. Shit.
A lot of
times he'll just run past you in the
That
initial
help us in the long run.
and he'll go deep.
How they act like what credit is.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Who? What's my next?
Just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you've got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Thorne, that got in there to bring him down. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had to pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder
Well,
to
shit,
yourself,
if he didn't give him fucking billions, millions of dollars to fucking Ukraine.
And not deliver downfield and take that sack. They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
Like $800 million worth of shit. Like, come on.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. Well, in November, they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second and 9 now from the 21. Throwing now is Rodgers. Buying time to his left. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Here's Rodgers. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Packers. Even later into his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron Rodgers.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears weren't realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And the final number on Next Gen Stats, how about this? 71 yards through the air. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. First and 10. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Another run down for Nwangu. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Handoff right side to Nwangu. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now Cousins on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over.
Shit, Ryan, touch that shit. I'll turn it on again, dude. Yeah.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Oh, nice move. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
It should be simple. You just drone into the parking lot. I just got to be detailed. It's simple.
But he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks. And you often see that in the red zone. Offense has to be quick. In this case, the defense was quicker.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as they'll take this up to the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Nwangu going to get it on the counter. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On 2nd down, here's Nwangu. And he'll go down right around.
Oh, that was Maya on the thing they showed? I mean, dang, she looked completely different.
Now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
It's Nwangu. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Jacobs. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Now Rodgers got his man complete over the middle. That's Watkins. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range as well, down at the 17-yard line. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. That's caught left side by Hardman. Touchdown! Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers continue to pull away here in this first half. Now Zerline on and the extra point. And the lead is 24. So 6 seconds, all that remains in this first half as the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll keep it on the ground again here. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
I wipe my face and so oily.
Set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Slot man moves right. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third.
76, get your fucking block, bro.
The tackle there by Malcolm Rodriguez.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one. It might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. He's got Granson, his tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets into the 30.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't looked scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On now is the Packers punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. This is taken at about the 14. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. First play's a run with Nwangu. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 48 yards on the ground for him so far.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They'll go right back to the 1. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Now Cousins.
No way.
Robinson. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chances.
19 rushes, 46 yards. That fucking run defense is playing awesome, boy. That fucking run D playing great.
But so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Straight ahead,
Get his ass. Nothing.
defense making that play.
That defense playing great.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
I can't believe it. Normally we get our throats ran down.
You gotta imagine he's thinking, guys, you gotta help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Play action now. Cousins. There's Bateman reeling in the comeback throw. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. And he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he
Damn, bro, why they make me do all that? Got me falling over, man. That was an easy tackle, bro.
His 21st touchdown of the season.
Like, damn. I shouldn't have pressed triangle, huh? That was an easy. Ugh. Now they got me stumbling and shit. Oh, damn. Easy stop, bro. All I had to do was get over there, dog.
So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is just tip of the cap to them.
Alright, slow the game down, baby. Put it on the brakes, baby. Come on, Jacobs. You 99, baby. Carry us home, boy.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's
Carry us home, Jacobs.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 2. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down.
Damn, why does he come right through there? How, dog? Look, he comes right through.
After this sack, it looks like he'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely, maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room.
Should have blocked the goddamn running back, dog.
As he'll kick it away for the second time. It's taken to the 26. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want the left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to run one.
3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. First down, here's Cousins. One that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Packers are going to get the football here at their own 23. But just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception. And this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Rodgers now on first down.
Bro, they just made me just stand there, bro. Like, I couldn't come back and get to the ball, dog. I was an easy user, bro. They would not let me come down and get the ball, dog. Look, I'm just stuck right there. Look, I'm stuck in that animation, bro. Easy user, they let me control my man. I couldn't move. So I'm just gonna stand there and act like I don't see the ball. You know what I mean? Garbage ass.
Following the interception, Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here we go. Cousins gets this one out wide quickly. And they'll work this down inside the 30. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football.
Oh, my God. Wow. Wow. Man, what the fuck is that, bro?
Well, that's got to be so
wow, man. Jeez.
Instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, they relaxed a little bit, or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Ready to get their next drive underway. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Rodgers going to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Packers. Mecole Hardman with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Packers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin the next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Up the middle, Nwangu. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 88 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Well, defensively with this lead in the 4th quarter, I guess you can allow a run of that magnitude.
You're right about that, but really the focus has got to be don't fall in love with the idea that you're getting big runs now. You're right. They're actually being allowed. They've got to think really hard about getting some chunk plays through the air, too.
His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Caught out left side by Robinson. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. They're giving those short little routes. Tackled him in bounds, too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Down to about the 45.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a 2nd down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28. On the give is Nwangwu. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. Dante Fowler in on the stop.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Handoff here to Nwangwu. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
But that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Play fake. Cousins.
Hey, man.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th.
Oh, fuck, bro.
He is going to have an Eagles
I seen it. As soon as he hiked the ball, he was wide open.
on 4th and long. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. On 1st down, they'll run with Nwangwu. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Second down and goal. Cousins. They'll give this to Nwangwu. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And this brings up a 3rd and goal.
Give them the completion. No gain, but let's focus in on that tackle. Open field tackling, the hardest thing to do in the game, I believe.
But when you get outside the tackle box, it becomes a numbers game. The defense had more than they could block. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Here's Webb. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. this attempt, and the Packers D comes up with a big stop. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Rodgers throwing here. Going deep here for Watkins.
Oh! Fucking Rodgers, bro.
Right there, moving off to his right, throwing it all the way back across field.
Kill that fucking sucker.
In his arm. Sometimes the ball can just hang up there when it goes that
distance. Leave that bitch dead, dog.
It was just incomplete.
Let's try to get Quez one more, man. Let's go, Quez. One more, dog.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rocky Sin. And the Eagles come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now over. What a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.
Yeah, it was a complete effort to secure the win, and both sides of the ball made big plays. But how demoralizing is it when the opposing defense can take one play all the way back against you? And that was the case here. That really sparked them to victory.
So for Green Bay, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll return home next week to take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, it's loss number 5 for them on the year. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints.
See Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, get it to the rich, we still outside. Mine on the richest, heart in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boy stocks on the rise, Charlie, this flex know they ready. See, we were not ride nobody wave, we the ones who started with it. Translation, Yanni had to buy, Yanni again it hits. This goes so hard, even the album with it, that's how you know we're lit.
Crazy, we at the top and we never gon' stop. Hop in the ghost, I'ma get swayzy. I just got off of the jet and I cry. My I win it, alhamdulillah. I be on go cause I come from the shot. I'm shooting back, I ain't ducking no shots. Got power like Samson, I cut off the locks. Chirac, Timmer, in the cut like I'm Fredo Santana. Who's you ranting? I hop in the band, but the world is mine. I'm Tony Montana, I'm Pelican Fly. Diamonds on me cause I'm rapping a rock. I'ma go hard, I ain't caring, I'm soft. I'm up in the hills, I feel like I'm Lauren, you ready or not. I like who got businesses and see mine. Working overtime. Witness the police, the swine. Son of Jacob, this biblical, my flow, the holy God. Save money ground up in the gutter where they found us. Stones in the faint mount rush. More vacays, more bucks, more race, more foreign trucks, more on a tour bus, more cups. Toast to the winners, throw it up.
Come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. I pull the sword out the board, walk the floor full of cobras. Go to war with you all, we can brawl toe to toe. Lightning lose in my days, I make lightning lose. In a race, I make fire cool. I come back from the triangle to Bermuda. I can suit up, live in the moon, working and outsmarting computers. I can outswim all the tuna, and that's without a scuba. So in the long range, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. I can make time traveling a surprise. Make graveyards for the Put the immortal down to his demise. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. Tonight I hunt with the pride. You can't take my pride away. I can sing with the birds and the trees in the morning, or all like the stars way over the ocean. I live in the sky. I do the impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. Even on the days when I'm late as ever, my timing is right. Even in the darkest moments, they close, I'm that shine in the light. I can make an earthquake nervous. I